Arsenal versus Southampton now. Arsenal 1.51, draw 4.5, and Saints 7. Arsenal, obviously, that's a low price. They do have the home advantage. They are playing their Europa League commitments. They lost to Bate Borisov 1-0. I think at 1.51, I personally, I'm just wondering whether that is the hook that that Flash was talking about. Russ, will you be watching the game, Arsenal? Will you be there?
Yeah, I'll be at Arsenal's next three home games. Borisov tomorrow, Southampton on Sunday, and Bournemouth next Wednesday. I was actually in Borisov last week on a client trip, and things aren't great around the Emirates. The team morale wasn't great, although it was an awful pitch. Arsenal just didn't play well at all. They've got it all to do tomorrow, big time, and that could affect how the game goes on Sunday. Lacazette will be back on Sunday. He's suspended tomorrow, so he'll be fresh. Arsenal to win and both teams to score 3.0. Arsenal must win these two games if they've got any chance of finishing fourth. Manchester United's early start to the season helped Arsenal. Chelsea's recent form helped Arsenal. There's not a lot in it between fourth, fifth and sixth. Arsenal got two big home games coming up, Southampton and Bournemouth. They must win these both if they've got any chance of finishing fourth. If they don't, they can forget it. I'd lean towards United to get that fourth spot. Look, Southampton aren't great. Flash, I know we spoke about it many times. Yeah, so the 3.0 Arsenal to win and both teams to score. 2-1, 3-1. Let's just hope Arsenal can get the job done. But with Arsenal's leaky defence, you can always see Southampton scoring.
Yeah. I'm a little worried. I don't know whether Arsenal will get the job done. I'm a little bit worried, and I don't know if you're playing. You know, they must. You're right, but will they? Is the question. Flash, do you think they're going to? Are you going to play like a -1 or put Arsenal in that sort of a parlay bet? You think they will get the job done? You do?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Listen, there's two things that you can always count on. When Southampton play Arsenal at St Mary's, Southampton have a chance because there's a little bit of a voodoo that even if they just scramble a draw, but after Southampton leading. But when they go to the Emirates, they've got the ability to get done by 4 or 5. I mean, my official play here is going to be Arsenal -1 at 2.25. I was so close to doing it -2, and there's all sorts of problems at the moment with Southampton's. Southampton's best starting lineup looks like a championship side. So that's the best I can say, really. It's Arsenal -1, 2.25.
Well, if you did want
I hope you're right, Flash.
The only thing is, like you just said earlier, Flash, like the way when they score and then it lets you down, you really don't want to play the -1 on the Asian 1.81. Just start to see what next season's going to feel like.
No. I think I'm being quite conservative here. I wouldn't put anyone off -2.
Wow. All right. I'm just going to go straight up both teams to score. I think one thing that we're all agreeing here is Arsenal's defence.
No, I'm not. I don't think Southampton
You
score.
don't?
No. I was going to do Arsenal win to 0.
All right. So I'm on the same page as Russ. I think Southampton will score. If Huddersfield can score, Southampton can score. Southampton been scoring.
It was an own goal.
Huh?
It was an own goal in the 93rd minute.
Was it? I thought Huddersfield scored in there. Yeah, it was the
Huddersfield
93rd minute.
And also,
let's just say, I mean, I know Russ was there, and I watched the game as well in Borisov. Arsenal could have been 3-0 up in 12 minutes, and then it's a completely different game. It's only because of the pitch. It's only because of the cold. It's only because of the frustration that they actually did get beat. I thought that Arsenal started the game really well, really sharply, but they didn't take their chances when they came along, and then it fizzled out. Was that right, Russ?
No, Arsenal started well, but I think after the 6th minute, that's where it ended. Arsenal, could have been up a couple. Lacazette had a couple of chances. Kolasinac got down the left to pull a couple back, but after that, there was no real drive, no real enthusiasm, and for the Borisov defence, it was quite comfortable, to be fair. And they had a couple of chances themselves.
Let me tell you about the UEFA games, right? When you play in these UEFA games and they're crap like that because of the pitch, Arsenal know, and I tell you, I would have every one of them stand in front of me and they'll say that this passed through their head. As long as they don't get beat 2 or 3-0, they've got another chance next week. That's why they have that attitude, because they know that it's a two-legged affair and they're only 1-0 down. Watch what they do to that Borisov tomorrow. If they don't score 3 or 4 tomorrow, I'll be a shocked man.
Yeah, I have heard that a few times. One of the ex-pros I deal with at Arsenal, Ray Parler, said exactly the same. Arsenal win 3 or 4, but again, you just look back to what I've seen before with the Invincibles and Wenger's early years. They'd have won that 2-0 comfortably, and then that's it. The second legs were formality. Whereas obviously the recent Arsenal has struggled on some of these games, and it's a worry tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see. I hope you're right.
All right, both teams to score for me 1.75, but Flash, they're expecting a comfortable Arsenal win. Finally now,